Hello Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Cancer, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So with all that being said, Cancer, let's get started. How does Cancer currently view this relationship? All right, Cancer. Ooh. Okay. We have the King of Swords, we got the Seven of Pentacles, and then we also have the Emperor out here. Okay, so we have a masculine energy that's showing up within your energy field. Now, this doesn't have to be anybody that you're like, currently romantically involved with and or on speaking terms with. To be totally honest, I don't feel like you are on speaking terms with this one over here, but it's like this person's realizing that you deserve better than what they were giving you. Now that could mean a lot of things, okay? That could mean a lot of things, okay? That could mean a lot of things, okay? This could definitely mean that this person's finally realizing, you know what? I need to really step up to the freaking plate, you know what I mean? Or this could definitely represent them stepping to the side, and allowing somebody else that's 10 times better than them to come along. That's what I'm kind of like trying to really figure out, in which direction this person's like trying to go in here. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we do have the Queen of Pentacles. We also have the Sun to the Four of Swords. I feel like this is you. You're very focused right now on your money, your career, your business if you have one. I'm just getting a lot of like happiness and peace all around you. And it could be because this one over here is no longer in your life. That's definitely a possibility. This one over here could have been stressing you out beyond belief. Let's look at this person though. Because like whoever this person is, it's somebody that you're at a distance from. It's somebody that you're not pouring any sort of time and or energy towards anymore. So you're definitely not on speaking terms here with this one over here. Okay, let's look at this human. How does this person currently view this relationship? Man, this person's realizing a lot. This person's realizing a whole lot. It's like they're realizing that they didn't really love you the way that they should have. They're realizing that they also didn't treat you in the ways that, you obviously do deserve to, be treated. They're just realizing a lot. It's like this person's having like the only light bulb moment. I still don't know in which direction they're trying to take this in. Like, that's still something I'm trying to figure out. Like, are they gonna step to the side and allow somebody better to come along? Or are they gonna turn around and step up to the plate? That's kind of what I'm still trying to figure out. I just kind of feel like this person has nothing but time to like reflect and think. Hence why they're realizing they didn't, treat you the way that, you deserve to be treated. They didn't love you the way that, you deserve to be loved. They didn't step up to the plate in the ways you need them to step up to the plate. They're just realizing a whole lot right now. They're also realizing what they had with you. Okay, how does Cancer feel? Let's see what's going on with you, Cancer. We have the Seven of Wands. We have okay, well, here's one thing I will say, okay? Here's one thing I will say. I do feel like you learned your lesson when it comes down to this one over here, and you're very determined to like keep that door shut when it comes down to this person. So it kind of looks like revisiting this connection between the two of you is just simply not an option in your mind. So even if this person were, hypothetically speaking, to like step up to the plate and start treating you the way that you deserve to be treated, I don't think that you would turn around and give this person the time and or day. And it's primarily because you gave this person nothing but time to get their act together, nothing but time to treat you right, and they chose not to. Okay, how does this person currently feel? Ooh, we'll see how this all plays out. We'll see. I do see this person finally deciding to, for one, break their silence. I also see this person finally deciding to step up to the plate and be the man or the woman that you need them to be, and love you in the ways that you deserve to be loved. Ooh. I think that this person still thinks they got a fighting chance with you. I'm gonna be honest, okay? Little do they know, they don't. And I think that this person's about to find out very, very soon. Okay, what actions will Cancer take towards this person or moving forward? We have the Eight of Swords, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and then we also have the Nine of Pentacles. You're very determined to not get sucked back into this situation all over again. I am definitely getting that. You're very determined, man, to move forward and move on with your life. I think that you're realizing, I think that you're realizing that you are better off without this person in your life versus with this person in your life. And because you find yourself in a much better place now that this person is not in your life, you're very determined to keep it that way. But this whole you trying your hardest to not get sucked back into this entire situation all over again is something that I'm very curious about. So I do want to look a little bit more into the Eight of Swords before I look at this person's energy. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords for Cancer, Sun, Rising, and Venus. We have the Knight of Swords, we have the Two of Pentacles, and then we also have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I see what's happening here. I feel like there's that part of you that's like, but what if? Like, what if this time around, right? Like, this person really does change. Like, what if this time around this person really does like step up to the plate and be the man that I need them to be, or the woman that I need them to be? And I feel like because you've been down this like road with this one over here many, many times, it's like you refuse to allow yourself to think that this time around is going to be any different, is what I'm getting. Okay. And this is kind of why we kind of see you forcing yourself to not allow yourself to get sucked back into this entire situation all over again. Okay, it makes sense. What actions? We have the Queen of Pentacles, we got the Ten of Pentacles, and then we also have the King of Cups. Oh man. In regards to what actions this person plans on taking in your direction and are moving forward, like I said, it does appear to me that this person's going to find themselves experiencing the only rude awakening because they're not anticipating and or expecting this rejection from you. You know, what they're anticipating / expecting is for you to accept them back into your life with open arms like you've done every single time. The thing is that even though we do see this person gravitating towards you, even though we do see this person feeling really confident within themselves that they could be able to like pull this reconciliation off between the two of you is concerned, I just don't see this playing out the way that they were hoping it would. And unfortunately for them, it is going to leave this person extremely heartbroken and extremely devastated. And it's because you're finally deciding to do what's best for you. You're finally deciding to put yourself first. It kind of looks like this whole entire time you've been choosing them in your relationship with them over and over and over and over and over again. And you've been experiencing the same outcome with this one over and over and over and over again. And you're just sick of it. At this point, you're so convinced that this person is never going to change. Like, there's nothing anybody can say to you that's going to change your mind on that, including this person. So this is going to come as a massive shocker to them for sure, because they're not, you know, expecting this, you know, from you. And, you know, unfortunately for them, like I said, it's going to leave them devastated. It's going to leave them, you know, heartbroken. But I am definitely getting a begging energy coming from this person. You know, I do believe this person's gonna beg you for another chance. I do believe this person's going to beg you for forgiveness. I just kind of feel like it doesn't really matter at this point. It doesn't matter how much they beg. It doesn't matter how sorry they are. It doesn't really matter how much they cry. Your mind is essentially made up, and there's nothing they can say and or do that's gonna ever change that. Okay, unfortunately for them. All right, so with that being said, Cancer, that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.